Today we're taking a look at a neighborhood in North Arlington that is secluded but not inconvenient, affluent but not pompous, and desired but not widely publicized. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Matt Leighton, and in this video we're going to talk about the Woodmont neighborhood. We're going to go through what the neighborhood has to offer, and we're going to talk about one of the most infamous houses in all of Arlington. We're talking black unmarked SUVs, visits from foreign dignitaries, and Michael Jackson? Oh yeah, you're going to want to watch this video. We're going to focus our discussion on the pros and the cons of the neighborhood, and of course give you the top 3 things you need to know about living in Woodmont. So as you can tell, we have an action-packed video coming up. Stay tuned. Woodmont is located in North Arlington. Its irregular boundaries are formed by Spout Run and Lorcum Lane on the south, Military Road on the west, and Nellie Custis, Windy Run, and GW Parkway on the north. Woodmont was originally founded in 1914. The neighborhood had been a part of the Parkway Citizens Association up until the early 1990s, until the association split into 3 neighborhoods and became what is now known as Dover Crystal, Riverwood, and Woodmont. Guys, Woodmont is a small neighborhood. We're only talking about 300 houses here. That being said, it does vary dramatically compared to its neighbors like Maywood, Cherrydale, and Donaldson Run. The western part of Woodmont does share some similar characteristics with those aforementioned neighborhoods, but a majority of the neighborhood is actually located on the eastern tract, and that will be the focus of our video. Homes in Woodmont are surrounded by lots of trees, setting up a park-like setting. The landscape is somewhat hilly, and we tend to see houses that are situated relatively close to one another, although homes are often separated by trees, providing a natural boundary between residences. Woodmont's housing inventory is solely single-family homes. There's no other types of residences, no townhouses, no condo buildings. In fact, houses are almost the only structures in the neighborhood. The only other structures are a few churches, the YMCA, and a few buildings located at Fort C.F. Smith Park. Touching first on the YMCA Gymnastics Center, this place offers open gym and can be used to host events like birthday parties and other activities. The park that surrounds it has a basketball court, a field, and a playground. Moving now to Fort C.F. Smith Park, and here we have an awesome 19-acre park that features a walking trail, a large field perfect for picnics or weddings, Civil War relics, and the Hendry House, which can be rented out for community events. Wrapping up the parks, and we saved the best for last. Windy Run Park is a 14-acre park with a stream, a trail that leads down to the Potomac River, and a lush forest that surrounds the park. It's a dog-friendly area and a great place to go for a walk. The Potomac Heritage Trail even leads to Teddy Roosevelt Island if you're up for an ambitious walk. Other than the 2 churches and the buildings in the parks, all the structures in Woodmont are single-family houses, except for one. At the end of 24th Street, there sits a mansion that is home to the Fellowship. Also known as the Family, this organization is one of the most powerful, most well-connected Christian fundamentalist groups in the United States. Its membership includes congressmen, corporate leaders, and foreign ambassadors. The organization is best known for hosting the annual National Prayer Breakfast, which has taken place in D.C. in February every year since 1953. Now, it's kind of hard to tell what this group actually does. They basically teach the rich about Jesus Christ. And since 1978, the Woodmont-based Doubleday Mansion has been its headquarters, also known commonly as the Cedars. In addition to the Cedars property, related organizations own 2 group homes that are close to the end of 24th Street. Now, these aren't your typical Arlington group homes with the luxury sedans parked on the lawn out front, the Virginia Tech flag waving, the cigarette butts, and the Bud Light cans out in the front yard. This isn't that. These are actually zoned as dormitories, which are basically oversized group homes. Now, there's one for males and one for females. The males is called Ivanwald, while the females is called Potomac Point. Now, in the past, there have been issues with housing this many people in a single-family oriented neighborhood. Now, imagine you're living in your own house, and the house right next to you has 12 young males or 12 young females living right next. I mean, something could happen with that many people. I don't care if you're following Jesus Christ or if you're a follower of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. With that many people, there might be issues that could happen. In the neighborhood, you're going to have Cedar people and non-Cedar people. You're going to have a group of people that might be loosely related to the fellowship. Heck, they might even be members. You're going to have a large group of people that just doesn't care either way. That, you just don't care. And then you're going to have those group of people that do not appreciate the family calling Woodmont home and then do not see the value that the group brings to the community. So to summarize, you have non-residents living temporarily in specially zoned housing to assist with the upkeep of a mansion that is tax exempt due to a religious affiliation. And inevitably, that mansion holds events and attracts more outsiders who will just end up speeding along 24th Street. Yeah, I think I could see why people don't care for that organization there, Matt. I could see that. You will occasionally hear of big names that make their way to the Cedars. Michael Jackson visited in 2002. It's rumored that Hillary Clinton has made a few appearances at the Cedars, and there's a long list of foreigners that me and you would not know by name, but do rank very high up in their respective countries. Woodmont is such a small neighborhood, but then you have this huge destination at the end of it for powerful leaders, both foreign and national, as there's a lot of politicians that are involved in the fellowship as well. Now, I don't think it's something where you would not want to live in Woodmont because of it. There are a few downsides, extra traffic, outsiders, and speeders, but I don't think there's a significant enough downside where you would cross Woodmont off the list simply because of the organization. So summarizing Woodmont, it's simply homes, just single-family homes and lots of parks. Homes and parks-like settings, parks in home-like settings. Guys, check out Windy Run Park. Even if you don't live in Woodmont, check out Windy Run Park. It's a great place to go hang out, and you might even see some wildlife. Woodmont is home to foxes, deer, even bald eagles, and the occasional turkey. Homes are usually a bit older, and many have since been renovated. Some have been torn down. New construction homes in Woodmont are some of the priciest in all of Arlington. That should give you an idea of how exclusive and desired the neighborhood and location is. Cut-through streets are not an issue. 24th does have speeders, but other than that, it's simply neighborhood traffic. Overall, Woodmont is one of my favorite neighborhoods in all of Arlington. The downsides to Woodmont are that you will get airplane noise. It is small, it's hard to buy into, and there may be issues with civic involvement. There may be issues getting neighbors involved in the civic association, in the neighborhood conservation plan, and things of this nature. All things considered, Woodmont is one of the better neighborhoods in North Arlington, and it's still unheralded compared to the widely publicized other popular neighborhoods in North Arlington, like your Country Club Hills, like your Donaldson Runs, and like your Rock Springs. All right, with that being said, it's time to take a look at the top 3 things you need to know about living in Woodmont. Number 1 is proximity to DC. You're just one stoplight away in Woodmont from the district. You're only 9 minutes away from the airport. It's crazy. You're so convenient to DC, and when you compare it to other neighborhoods like Bethesda or Petworth or Columbia Heights, people are always talking about these neighborhoods. They want new inventory. They want to live in a vibrant neighborhood. Like, vibrant is such a dumb word to describe it. It's vibrant, really? Well, if you're in these neighborhoods, if you're in Bethesda, if you're in Maryland, if you're in these parts of DC that might have new inventory, brand new townhouses, condos, you're still going to have to traverse all of the DC traffic to get to any sort of attraction in DC that's worth going to. Whereas in Woodmont, you want to go to the Kennedy Center, boom, you're right there. You want to go to Verizon Center, piece of cake. Any airport. Reagan Airport, Dulles, no problem. Woodmont is surrounded by highways, so it's secluded in that sense, and it is extremely easy to access any major transportation or the district from Woodmont. Number 2 is the Cedars. We've talked about it in detail. The fellowship does bring in some big names into the community, but it does come with some strings attached. There are some articles floating out there online. I encourage you to do your research about the organization, and the next time you're in Woodmont, keep an eye out for those unmarked black SUVs that cruise down 24th Street, because you never know who might be in the neighborhood. Number 3 is low inventory. Because of Woodmont's size, you're simply not going to see a lot of homes come available for sale. Recently in the neighborhood, we've seen a trend of deforestation in 2 cases. One where a home will be built up behind another home, but the main case is along Lorcom Lane, where we've seen a dense forest cleared out to make way for new construction homes. Now, is it surprising? No. Is it a little disappointing? You betcha. You know, people like Woodmont because of the active tree canopy, because of the park-like setting, and because of the proximity to the metropolitan area. Well, you're in the metropolitan because of all the freaking trees, man. People love the trees. So when they disappear and the new homes come up, it is a little disappointing. The types of homes, we do start to see a lot of the new construction, call it 10 years and newer homes being built up. The homes that hit the market, you're going to have those older, unrenovated homes or homes that need some work that are going to be priced at a premium, along with the new construction homes that are also priced significantly higher than other new construction homes in Arlington. Now, these are going to be the two extremes that stay on the market for longer, whereas the middle ground, the older homes that have since been renovated, these homes are going to fly off the shelf. So if you're looking to buy in Woodmont, you might be paying list price, or you might have to escalate over list price. In Woodmont, there is simply too much demand for the limited homes that come available. So there you have it, the top 3 things you need to know about living in Woodmont. Just to recap: number 1, proximity to DC. Number 2 is the Cedars, and number 3 is low inventory. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, you can go ahead and click that red subscribe button right down there. And if you've missed any other Arlington, Virginia neighborhood videos, the playlist is listed and linked in the description below. Okay, guys, thanks again for watching. Until next time, create a productive day. Take care.